Prince Justin, you just missed it. Welcome, everyone, to the show. I am moderately concerned that, like, I'm keeping an eye on things. I hope that you see Valheim. I see it in OBS. I see it on, like, my management app. Like, it shows up here. But I have it open just like as a generic thing, because I never trust that everything works the way I expect it to. So cool, good. Then I can start. Welcome back to the bossless run. We're here with Can of Rest in Peach, and we are getting ready to get into episode number 20. That's right, they've been doing this for 20 episodes. Thank you for sticking around. But we are going to be jumping back into this from the last... When am I beating my beard? As soon as I can either figure out how to make these sausages work properly in a very delicate way. I killed my entire overlay, and I just realized that. There we go. There, it's all back. Overlay returned. Anywho, I need like something that will help me thread the beard. Hello, Pros and Hoes. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. All right. We are here, folks. Oh, I can sleep. Look at that. Crochet needle's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Got plenty of those. Plenty of those in this house. So maybe I'll just do that. All right. Okay, sorry. I heard dogs barking and I thought it was mine, but it's not mine. It's someone else's in the neighborhood. Okay, so I believe I was waiting on onions to be redified. Oh, they're ready so soon. Seed turnips. Oh, some of them are ready. Look at that. Why are you sending me messages outside of the chat? Oh, things for... See, I have the beads. I actually have quite a few beads. I got them for one of the Ren fairs I went to. Not 2 years ago now, I think. So I've actually got quite a few beads, and with other people's help can get them on. I can't do it myself. I need a tool or an implement of some kind. So, all right. Let's get some wood over here for this stuff, because it's almost going out. Now, what do I need to make the skewer? 1 onion, 2 mushrooms, and a wolf meat. I kind of want to do this. Plenty of that. I can make 4 of them. That is a good number to have, and it's going to be better than the sausages. I believe that is the correct one, Gemini. That was the one in mid-South Florida. Not, which is incorrect. Tavares? Is that where that was? Pros and Hoes would remember better than I can. But I do believe it was Lady of the Lake. Okay. pause for 2 minutes that we sweat. Yeah, yeah. It was stupid. It's stupid hot in those outfits. It's dumb. I need portal material. The cores are at the forge. The boat's at the forge. I remember what I was going to do. I was going to sail due south from the forge to go to some plains to look for barley, because at some point I am going to need to make barley wine. Not like... because I am going to end up dealing with some yalls, and that's a great deal of nope. I wonder if I'm going to be able to back this down. I can! Alright. Yep, so we are going to head that way. And we are going to be right into the wind. Awesome! Excitement! Okay, well, we won't... Nope, we're still going to be right into the wind. Alright. Nope. I don't want to necessarily run into things. Should have. It is not super late in the day. I don't anticipate I am going to encounter a serpent, but I do know that I can deal with serpents pretty quickly. I say, before dying at sea. I should eat, at the very least. Back it up! Back it up! Back it up! Back it up! No, I didn't grab the circling cores. Back up! Back up! Pick up that boat. I don't have what I need. That would have been... I would have been quite disappointed. Although I'd only need 2 Surtling cores. I suppose in a pinch I could go diving into some Black Forest some Black Forest dungeons in order to I wonder, am I really not close? Yeah, right. Look at me. Look at me. Alright. 2 cores. Why do I have resin? I don't want resin. Okay. Do I have anything in here? Ah, I do. Let's get this stuff out of here. I still can't make myself an iron cooking station. We'll just... put that in there for now. Alright. Okay, now we're ready. Yay! Wet debuff. So happy. Alright. I gave Valheim the chance to fix its wind situation, and it did not. Now, I probably, instead of eating sausages, onion soup, and the ice cream, probably should have eaten the sausages. Because I would have very much... yeah. Bossless run 20. Anywho, I would have very much... In the plains, I'm probably going to want a higher food, or a higher health to stamina ratio. by the way, you boys, they suck without you. They cannot monitor the circle to save their life. I don't doubt it. Okay. That being said, though, I do think of the players, Crook is probably one of the better ones. Why? Okay, I just need to turn in this direction, I think. There we go. I gotta check something real quick. Thank you for your patronage. He didn't have me to help carry the dead weight. I will make sure everyone understands that it you know, despite Crook being probably the best player on our team, that I am also a very important element. It helps if the rest of them realize that they're just not as good. It is a Magic the Gathering blanket gotten for me by my lovely wife, who, while not being a nerd herself, indulges my nerd tendencies. So we thank her. It is... Why fog? maybe that's the just not an MTG nerd, not a Dungeons and Dragons. You didn't. Oh. So, she did get me a Magic the Gathering thing. It was not the blanket. She got me a shirt. This was a mutual friend of ours that got me the blanket. That's right. I got nerdy things from people for similar... Oh. Hey, I can stagger them. That's exciting. So, the problem is, I don't really need... I guess I'll mark the boat, even though... I have a portal with me. I should probably establish that so that if I die... I didn't bring my axe? Ay, ay, ay. What a particularly bad planning thing I had. Alright. Jeez. There. Alright. I guess this could be kind of a non-plains. I see Black Forest over there. It's definitely plains in this direction. But no, I don't want popularity. I want you to leave my stream alone. Skaters. Death skaters. Oh, you flew into the mist. You jerk. That is just... It is just regular mist. It's not Mistlands mist. Hills like this, the... Okay, it is good to know that my silver sword at least can deal with... I got a fueling trophy. Cool. Can deal with the fooling fairly well. Man, I wish it weren't foggy. It's gonna make it a lot harder to find fooling villages that may have barley. Oh hey, a henge of stone. Now I will tell you what risky thing we probably will not do. Hello. I'm not entirely sure how that first one didn't see me. Alright. We're not going to get lucky to have a Yagluth Vexvisir here. No, we're not. Okay. I heard something down... Yeah, that's a... That is a blob. Space. Hey, there's a fooling village. Those things over there. There are things that come out of that ick that I do not want to deal with. I need a mod bot or some mods. Yes, I do. I don't know who, like, I don't know who of, like, the human variety. Yes, yes, you all fight over here. You know what? I'm not going over there. I'm just not gonna do it. I don't wanna, and so I'm not gonna. You know what? I am going to eat this wolf skewer. Give myself a little health boost. And then I'm gonna start fooling. Haha. Cool. What an excellent shot I am. I know you know where I am. I don't mind if two of you are coming at me. Okay. That less enthusiastic about that death skeeto that got me. But this is a terrible location for me to do this from. Over here, however... Alright, I might need to deal with this guy right here. I am right next to a meadows. Okay, can't get two of those off. Come on, you. Okay, I just really did not want to have to fight him. Oh, I have not collected these things yet. I wasn't sure if I had or not. That is my first logs. I am surprised. That is a mountain. No. Is that turning into a mountain? I don't think so. Alright. Why don't we pull... the big guy. Yeah, you come over here and fight me without your friends. Yeah, big angry. I hold no illusions that I can properly parry that man. Oh, except I can. Haha! It was a risk, but a risk worth taking. Alright, so that's the first one. I do need to remember, boat is here. That's where the portal is. And I am in the plains at night. Now, I do have the right kind of gear to make the plains at night not nearly as... I changed my mind. I have no rested bonus that I did not realize until just now. Which means if I'm going to do this, I have to be careful. And eventually I need to sit down next to one of those bonfires. Ow. Okay. Now I want to say that even if I were... Hey, that's right. Bonus stamina regen. Oh, no stagger. There we go. Alright, I am doing exactly what I wanted to do, which is pull them one at a time. Problem is, there's now a shaman. And I really don't want to have to fight a shaman alongside the rest of them. I don't like this. This gives me anxiety. Dark. I'm not rested. I hear him. They don't know I'm here, which is good. Where's that shaman? Yeah, get out of here. Oh no. Oh, we're using the arrows for this boy. Yeah. We are gonna build up my bow skill. 'Cause we're gonna build up some skill. There's a non-zero chance that parrying him would result in me getting just obliterated. 2-star foolings are no joke. was half of my health. Alright. We're gonna take advantage of you running around. Ouch! And I have no heals on me. So I need to... Okay. Oh, well, that was a shaman that I did not know about. Okay, that shaman is coming for me. That shaman is a problem. Nope. No, 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 that's not good. Oh, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm dead. Ah! Well, you know what? I guess it wouldn't have been a 20th episode without a 20th death. Ah, poop. Well, you know what? At least I was smart enough, if we want to call it that, to put a portal down. Ay, ay, ay. Shame on me. Shame on me. The one time I would have been really cool with it being rainy. Alright, so I do have more Ratatosk in here somewhere. Go. You know what? There we go. Grab that, eat that, and eat that. I'm gonna be a speedy boy, but I'm gonna have to worry about so many things on my run back. Gemini, your color changed. Did you, like, disconnect and reconnect to the stream? SMRT. Ah! Oh, like I said, I was going to... Wow, what a unfortunate immediate update to my death counters. Alright. Yeah. Okay. I updated it because I wanted it to be green instead of purple, and yes, I had by accident. Okay. Alright. I need to remember, because I am apparently an idiot, I do have other gear to wear for its protective qualities, and even other weapons to take. Like this here iron sword to deal with any more of those dead burn. Alright. Now this is actually a smart move. getting the armor, because they don't hurt as much with Pierce if I have this. So when, not if, another one of those darn mosquitoes shows up, I will have a more effective way of dealing with it. Or at the very least, if I get hit, I'm not going to go down immediately. That's a good thing. However, if I am hit with a fireball, I am toast. Literally. The damage modifiers with this armor to fire is pretty bad. Pretty big weakness to fire, because this armor's made of wood, essentially. So we're going to get back to my death box. And then... we will pick up my gear. Do you know that I'm here? You don't officially know. He's still hurt quite a bit despite the fact that I have this armor on. That's unfortunate. There we go. See, with the right timing, you can kill them before they hit you. You just gotta be able to see them before they see you. Alright. So, I took a risk. That's what I did. I took a risk. There he is. There's the guy that ruined my day. Now I'm gonna ruin his. Come on. There we are. Another shaman? Oh, but not enough to kill him. Boo. Which means he's gonna get... Oh, I didn't even hit him. Or I hit, like, a buddy of his. Maybe that's what happened. Alright. Okay, so apparently, the fooling shamans will just continue to full send. Ow. Oh my goodness, there are so many of them still. I aggroed the entire rest of the squad. Okay, that's 2 down. Jeez. Are they all the ranged fooling now? Jeez. No, they're not all. The thing is I know I could parry the spears. Oh my word, I'm gonna die again. Ah. Yeah. I'm not hitting them. Okay, that's one more down. Oh, he hadn't even taken any damage yet. Oh, well, the other guy just ran off. How nice of him. Nope, he came back. That's another one dead. Another one dead. Alright. That may have been the rest of this camp. I definitely ran up here and aggroed everything. Not intentionally, mind you. It just sort of happened. Huh. I want to say I saw barley, though, so that's a good thing. We are... Wow, I had a lot of black metal on me. Alright. I thought I saw barley. I guess I was... Ah, there we go. It's not enough, mind you. But I did see barley here. Oh. Good day, sir. I did see barley. Excellent. So, if I want, plant it. I already have that recipe, so I'm not going to hold on to that. Now I put a whole bunch of black metal here. I think I'm going to leave the black metal there. I don't need it. I can't use it. I'm not going to be able to use it. Wooden gear. So I think what I'll do... I don't think these reset. I'll just put a little... Let's put a little note here. You know what? The villages don't respawn, but I'll just put black metal. So now I know I have a chest full of black metal here that I can come back to if I want. It's meadows over there. I want to say it starts getting kind of mountainy over there, but it's probably not a great mountain. Is that the only village over here? Go ahead and eat something a little more substantial. I will head over here. This looks like it could be kind of a small plains. There is that chunk of plains over there. Oh, cool. Locks know I'm here. He's about to. Come on, you. What? I don't think he hurt me. Yeah. Another proc. See, thing is, I would love to get some tar, but I don't know if the tar things are gone. I think they are, because the Lox isn't being aggroed by them. I'm really glad I didn't aggro that Lox, because that guy right there needs to go. There. Alright, you. Time. Sorry, big fella. Alright. Dealt with a lot of these guys. Plenty of Lox pelts. I can even make the Lox cape if I want. That's probably bone. Tar. Oh, I've gotten tar before. Huh. I was unaware. I wonder if I excavated one of these already. I didn't bring a pick with me, so I'm not going to be doing that here. We'll just grab the stuff on the edges. And we'll call it a day. Alright, but I'm going to go down here real quick and make sure there's nothing else here in this plains. I feel like there's just that one. Come on, you. See you. Come over here. Die. Alright. Whoop. Ow! It's actually out on that island. We'll have to see if there's an easy way to get there without taking the boat, because I don't necessarily want to go all the way back and get the boat. Granted, I wanted to find Mistlands today. Don't necessarily know if I'll be doing that. I do also want to get back to my base and start brewing. Yeah, that's a substantial jaunt over there. I don't have my hoe with me. Yeah, there's not going to be any barley over there. There's no point in heading over there to fight them. The only thing that's going to get me barley is going into a village. And even then, the village has to have the barley. They don't always. So... But yeah, I'm wondering if this... Well, you know, there's a ridge up here. I didn't really... Yeah, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot more going on to this plains than I have ultimately discovered about it. But there's a nice, not this channel probably. Well, no, I probably could bring the boat down here. I'm just going to go over this ridge and make sure there wasn't another village hanging out on the other side of the hill that I didn't see. Oh, that plains actually continues. I did not think it was going to do this. I thought for sure it was going to turn into Black Forest or meadows over here. Not that I think it really means anything. Come on. Wow, this actually continues quite a bit. Although I don't see... I don't see another village. See, plenty of Black Forest. Oop, there it is. This is such a bad idea. Like, this is really a terrible idea, and I feel like that should make that known. My rested bonus is gone. The night is setting in. I'm gonna have like an 8-minute rested bonus to do stuff with this base as it begins to descend into darkness. Okay, I'm a terrible shot. Is that a tar pit over there? It is a tar pit. I could do something really stupid and risky. And try to... I was about to say, I feel like... there have to be growths over there. Oh, do they know I'm here now? Shoot. I made a mistake. See, now is when I say I maybe make stupid choices. Yeah, you guys fight. So I'm pretty sure that Berserker can mostly deal with the growths, and I think he did. I think he's killed them all. And now he's... I mean, he's not completely stuck. Yep, we're not going to deal with it. Alright. We're doing things. We are... Look. How did I miss him? Alright. Alright. Nope, I want you gone. I'm really tired of missing Like... I know you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. If I were a mouse foraging twigs and collecting wood, it would be less deathy. It would be less deathy. I know exactly what you're talking about. And I think you make a valid point. Oh. Yeah. Get out of here. Sheesh. There are so many things that want me dead. That's another big guy. Did not even realize that. That sounded like another shaman. It was! He's dead now. Thank goodness. The last thing I need is one of these big guys being shielded. Yes, yes, be angry. Ow! I almost missed that second parry. This would be less deathy. I think maybe next Thursday we might have a slightly different thing going on, to be completely honest. Or I'm gonna parry this guy. Oh, it doesn't set me on fire. Cool. Okay, I know those arrows. Oh, I killed him. Okay. I was about to say, I know darn well I'm hitting him. Never mind, carry on. Very well. I shall carry on. Oh, no, take that. Alright, that is another one of these places cleared. Actually, I should be really careful running into these things. Sometimes there will be fooling in them because they cannot figure out how to get out. That's, what, 2 totems? That's pretty cool. We are going to take a little sit down here. Wait, are any of these considered shelter? They are. Look at that. A comfort of 2. Oh, it's this island. It's this island with the really dinky, like this is all black forest over here. This is plain still. Okay. Well, we've survived this long without going back to the boat. We will continue along our path. Oh. Oh, look. It's a fooling death squad. That was parrying without the shield. Get out of here. Alright. Loxuses. See, luckily all the things over there are presently dead. I feel like it's about to be dawn, which is good news for me. Just in the sense that, again, I don't have to run back if I don't want to. I really don't want to be carrying all this black metal, though. There we go. Yep, darkest before dawn. But we will poke around over here a little bit. Okay. 39 barley. That is 3 batches of barley wine, I think. So that's a good thing. And another thing I could try in the Mistlands. It's a terrible idea. I've tried it before. It doesn't work. But I could make the Fenris armor, which has a built-in fire resist, to try and do stuff in the Mistlands. It's just highly risky because... Oh, there's a swamp. But it is highly risky because things... It doesn't really matter how high your health is. Oh, look at this. A boat. Yeah, he died. Poison killed him. I don't care about his black metal, but there is a treasure chest up here. Ooh, hey, look at that. I now have enough for 4 barley wines. Ooh. Alright, so that was that, because it's just... Oh, no, was it that, though? Like, is it? I mean, there's not going to be much more over here, just because of the... Da, 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 da. Okay. All right. I think we've explored this plains. Come on. I think it's time to just head back. Cut north. Ow. Are you really... With Ratatosk, I'm not faster than you guys? If I had died to them, I would have been very upset. Anyway, I've got plenty of new cloudberries, and I want to say the barley wine just takes barley wine, or just takes barley and cloudberries. I don't think it requires anything else. But if it's going to require anything else, it's going to be honey, and I have plenty of that. probably something I'm going to want to put together. Depending on the cost of it anyway. 5 bronze. I can totally make more of those. What I will probably do is make another fermenter. That way I can get some healing meads as well as some barley wine going. Barley wine. I would say barley wine not super useful in my current situation, but honestly, would I not have survived that shaman had I had barley wine? Perhaps. Though, to be fair, I also needed the barley from there to make the barley wine, so I mean, you know, you do what you can. Okay, fine. You're both spears. Come on. So, you know what? I'm just going to drop that for now because I still don't need it. That's Black Forest. Probably would have been faster to have just run through the Black Forest. Certainly would have been less dangerous. That is probably something I'm going to need to... Ooh. I haven't been eating food. Only a matter of time before I make a poor choice and get one shot by something because I wasn't eating food. And if it weren't for the fact that my portal is right over this hill, pretty much... Come on. Then I would probably eat something, but I am really close to being able to portal out of here, and I would rather get home and then come back with... Did I? Oh, Grey Dwarves. Okay. They're fighting a Death Skeeto, I think, and losing. It's a good thing they don't make Death Skeetos in starred versions. Thank you, Prince Justin. I appreciate you running through the commands for me. All right. So like I said, I'm gonna. Oh, that's right. I'm still holding black metal, I think. There we go. And now to put everything away. here. Fooling stuff, the trophies. I'll just put them all in here for now, because I don't feel like figuring out another location for them at present. Put the gold away. I can't do anything with locksmeat, because that requires... much like serpent meat requires a specific... Oh, it just requires that. Cool. So I can make 4 of them. I'm just gonna make the 1 for now. Let's get medium healing. There we go. Blood bags, raspberries, dandelion, and honey. I should have more than just like a handful of these. Same applies for the barley wine. I guess I'll make 1 more of these. The thing I suppose that specifically is going to hold me back is I don't have enough. I should probably put that away. I don't really need it and it's taking up space. What I am going to need to do, though, at some point, is I am going to want... Sorry, I'm just trying to think of where I want to put stuff. This portal, I think what I want to do... Actually, let's go get my onions first. I don't think I have... The onions should be ready. These are ready. I don't think I have more onion seeds, or I would have planted them. Yeah, I'm gonna have to plant onions. Now, I could plant barley, and I will eventually, but the catch is that barley can only be planted in the plains, so planting it here would just result in me losing everything, and I don't want to do that, so... Look at all those seeds. Now, I'm not going to plant them right this minute because... No, thank you. But... Although I guess I could, and it's a way to boost my farming skill. Gotta go repair this, though. There we go. So I think what I'm actually going to do, where I have that portal in the plains, is I am going to put down a... I want to do turnips. Huh. It's this. Just not big enough. Ah, did I plant them all? I did. Perfect. Fun. Fun time with one of the best time-saving mods out there. Advises Plant Easily mod. It's the best. Piggers are doing good. Look at all these healthy little piggers. Alright, so did that. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another fermenter. It's going to have to be built at the forge, though, because I don't have enough bronze over here, I don't think. I think I have 3 pieces of it, but that's obviously not enough, and I don't have the raw materials to make more here. And I need 5 bronze, which I have over there. 30 fine wood, which I don't think I have, but I also don't have my tools. Oh, where did I put that stuff? In here. There we go. Alright, let's go get some fine wood. Do I want to chop this bad boy down? Nah, that takes a long time. I think it takes less time to chop down enough birch trees to get the same as oak. Part of me wants to make the crystal battle axe. Ah! It's not the first time I've been... I don't know why I'm doing this. I have a stack of fine wood that I could have just broken. I work all... sleep all night and I work all day. It's good stuff. Yeah, see, that wasn't enough yet over here. Look at that. Okay, sleep. Rest up. Actually, intermission, because I have to put a kid to bed. But I will be back very shortly, and hopefully in a short amount of time I'll have something fun for my intermissions, but I haven't been able to get that worked out because I'm an idiot. So but I will figure it out at some point because I want to do it. So anyway, I will be back just as soon as I can. And we're back. Pros and O's, I will too. I just, you know me. Alright. What else do I need for this? 10 resin. Okay, let's go to the forge. Anyway, after I've gotten this built and I can start I'm already brewing up the barley wine. I want to make sure that I'm getting those. I'll put these here. I'll take these. I'll take these back to the base over here. Leave those there. I needed to take these other things with me anyhow. Then I'm going to set up a real quick and dirty farm in the plains to get my... Alright, I'm going to change this to P-Fram, to P-Farm. We're going to change... We're going to go through here and then change this to P-Farm is what we're going to do. There we go. Oh, what am I doing? Out here in the plains without food in my stomach. All right. Didn't bring the cultivator though. Kinda need that. So, I can't really do anything else with barley because, you know, bosses and stuff, but I can at least plant ore so that I can make more of the barley wine, because I feel like 3 isn't going to be enough, all told. Okay. That should be just enough. How many did I have? 13? Why is it saying... Oh, because I have 16. And it's trying to plant 16, and I only have 13. There we go. One didn't plant. Okay. There. That should be fine. All right. So that's that. Tiny little plains farm. Nothing big, nothing special. And I have enough fine wood. I am going to leave this over here because this prevents nearby spawns. Take this back. We're going to grab... Oh man, I don't know if I have enough Grey Dwarf Eyes. I feel like I grabbed the last of my Grey Dwarf Eyes. Surely I'm wrong. Oh no. Oh no, I think I did. Alright. I will just remember that to get to the Bog Witch, I will have to rename that portal to Bog Witch. Okay. There. So now I have my portal materials. I don't want this Drake trophy. I don't have... I don't have the materials to make anything else right now. Alright, I think this is still fermenting. Drop these off so I'm not carrying them. And then back to P Farm, because at P Farm is the boat. And the boat, what I'm going to do is start taking it south. We have the wind. Oh my word, we have wind. We gotta do this fast. Faster than we're doing. It might be a bit risky doing what I am about to do, however. I'll do it this way. I won't. I'm gonna take it down this river. Yeah, there's the little like castle thing that I saw earlier. Now this ground over here was not shallow enough to run over, but definitely likely shallow enough for me to potentially hit a little bit of stupid wind. I had such a great wind. Such a great wind. And now I don't. And it's not going to get much better. Pros and Hose, I will do it. You're not going to have to do it. I just need to, like, sit down and do it. in an admittedly more goofy way than I had already intended on doing it, which was gonna be goofy. Alright. I just want to get a little clearer of that. I don't see mist ahead on that, so... Now, is my track record great on these things? No, it isn't. But I'm gonna do it. No! Let's not do that. Now that is a fooling village that we've already dealt with. So yeah, we just want to head south, see if we can find ourselves some Mistlands. Now the Mistlands is going to be tricky. I know this already because I am not going to be going into it with a Wisplight. When did I adjust myself so badly? There we go. Man, ooh. I wonder if that mountain over there is the motor mountain or not. Like, honestly, I don't think I'm far enough from the spawn up here to starting... No, I should be able to encounter some Mistlands down here. That's a big old mountain over there, though. Actually gonna get some kind of... Not really, not great. I think the mountain that I see on the horizon down there, like that mountain's over there. That's not gonna be the motor mountain. That mountain directly ahead is probably the motor mountain, if I had to guess. Oh, cool, fog, love it. Or storm. Storm, alright. Neat. Where did the land go? I know I was navigating some kind of little peninsula thing, and I think that's it there. Is that meadows? This far from spawn? No, that's plains. Okay. At a certain point, meadows stop spawning, so... It's a Leviathan. I could get some more chitin if I wanted. Oh, nope, I can't because I didn't bring the pickaxe. Should really remember to grab that pickaxe. See, now I'm coming back around, like... I feel like I'm going to end up in some kind of weird, like... Like this is, yeah, I'm gonna have to go around this whole thing. Just enough green grass to have it be a spawn for death mosquitoes. So there are definitely some things in the Mistlands that can be acquired and then built, even without the boss stuff from previous biomes. I can get access to the Black Forge, which will give me access to some things. Not a lot. But it will be at least some. I won't be completely unable to access higher quality gear. I just have to be able to survive the Mistlands. Like, you know, the plains is, you know, already kind of a tricky, not a tricky place to survive. I died, but it's not terribly tricky. I have maxed out mountain gear, so it makes sense that I'd be able to do marginally well. But the Mistlands is the next biome up. I don't know that I'm going to be able to parry even the low-level things. And we should keep an eye out for serpents. Those are Luxuses. Hey, at least we're in uncharted territory now. Now the Mistlands, just because I see Black Forest there doesn't mean that we won't come across nearby Mistlands. I've seen Mistlands butt up against plains, mountains, Black Forest, just so long as you're far enough from spawn, which I have to be. I'm pretty sure that I am. So and it's like driving in Florida in the evening. Can't see a daggum thing. Well, look at that trollfish. That was a sizable one. This is Meadows. Wow. There's a Draugr village in there. It would actually be pretty easy to take apart that Draugr village with my, that's a little cove. I'm not going to bother pulling in there. Oh, please tell me this is not, like, some big... I think it is. It's like some big cove. Ay, ay, ay. This landmass is something else. Oh, I guess it makes sense that there would be meadows out here. I'm not really that far from... Not as far from the base as I was before. Alright, you know what? I am going to stop here. That hut over there could have the other half of the early axes, and I want it if it does. Oh. There we go. Not that hut on the left, to the hut right in front of me. We'll see. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't. Ah, dang it. I was hoping. Only reason I stopped. You know what? I'm just gonna go back and get a rested bonus. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Like, my food's in a good spot. I might as well rest and come back with a full rested bonus. I don't wanna. Okay. Because I still have all of my boosts and bonuses, so... So I'll be able to swim back out to my boat. And the wind has changed. So, you know, maybe it was a good thing that I went and slept instead of just forcing us to watch me sail at snail's pace. What's really going to stink is if I had gone this way and it hadn't taken me in this incredibly roundabout direction. But you know what? It's not about the destination. It's about the serpents you killed along the way. Ooh, maybe not head directly for that rock. And the follow-up rocks. Can I thread that needle? I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. Regret. Regret. Ugh. Okay, so it worked out, but I really shouldn't have done that. That was very... Could have gotten beached. And that looks like a 1-star bear. No need to fight the two of them at the same time. I don't care that I am geared with silver. I just don't want to. Ugh. I'm going north. But at least I'm going north with a wind right at my back. Like, see, now where I am, I know that I'm not guaranteed to find Mistlands because I'm definitely too close to the spawn. So, gonna have to hope that I make a turn here and the wind turns with me. I really need to stop ending the streams with sailing. Like, it would have been more interesting to have broken the boat down and just headed, like, land here at these plains and just head this way. See if I can find another ocean or something. Because right now, this whole thing is part of the same massive island. And, you know, I don't know. Now, the nice thing about the Mistlands, in so much as it relates to what I'll be doing, is that the Mistlands does not require like, the Mistlands doesn't really have a whole lot of stuff that's like locked by portals, like things that you teleport. You know, there are some items that I don't really need to get access to because I won't have smelted black metal to work with. That can't be teleported, but by and large, the stuff that's out there just doesn't require, or it doesn't get blocked by portals. I swear, that's a non-swamp right there. I was gonna say, if that turns into another cove and I have to turn north again, I am going to be very put out. Fog. And the fog is in the ocean biome right now, which somehow this counts as ocean and not black forest. There we go. The wind just continues to be pointing basically north. And I want to be going south. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be finding a... I don't think I'll be finding a Mistlands this stream. Oh well. May as well just stop here for the moment. I think that's a meadows. I'd rather stop in the lesser of the chaotic biomes. Watch, that'll be a plains. No, those trees look too large to be. A village of the Draugr variety. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll liberate that village from the Draugr next stream. So wait, kick it off with a little bit of chaos. Of course you would. Get out of here. So, but hey, thank you everyone for coming out tonight. It was a lively chat. I really appreciate you all being here. I had a lot of fun streaming. I hope you had a lot of fun listening to me ramble and watching me play. So, as is tradition, this Sunday, Wings and Wayfarers with the crew and Alphabet streams. And then next week on Wednesday it'll be multiplayer mayhem, and of course next Thursday maybe something a little bit different. We'll see. I am enjoying Valheim, but I would like to give something new a shot, and so maybe that is what I will do next Thursday. Stay tuned. So I hope everyone has a great night. As our friend Alphabet Streams would say, don't die, don't do anything illegal, and I will see you all at the next stream. Good night.